Hello my beautiful butterflies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverley and it is lovely to see you today. In this video I'm going to be showing you what I thrifted in June, so grab that cup of tea, let's get to it. So another month draws to a close, and with that comes another thrift haul. I've been doing thrift hauls here on the channel for a long time, probably almost since I started the channel. I've always done thrift hauls. I love sharing my treasures that I managed to find and give you little tips along the way as to what to look for. It's one of my favourite things to do here on the channel, and I do have a whole playlist of my thrifting videos, so I'll leave a link to those down below. But yeah, today I'm going to be showing you everything that I thrifted. I've got some home decor, I've got some sewing goodness, and I've got some clothes. But before we get to it, don't forget, if you're new here, you can click the subscribe button to become part of the butterfly family. We would absolutely love to have you join us, so definitely click that subscribe button, leave me a cheeky like and a comment. Let's do this. Okay, so I have everything together now. I think we'll start with the clothing, then we'll move on to the sewing stuff, and then lastly the home decor. I can't ask you if you approve of that order because you can't reply, so anyway. We're going to start with clothing. I've got quite a few nice pieces for the summer. The first thing I got was this really lovely black kimono, and it's got this gorgeous white edging along it, and the sleeves are really pretty. It's just such a nice little kimono. I can use this all year round, really. It's so pretty. It's like to the waist, and then it's got all around the edge, it's this beautiful lace, that's the word, lace edging. It's really nice little kimono. This was £4.79, which is a really weird price, but £4.79 for this, and I'm going to get a lot of wear out of this. This is kind of an all year rounder. It's great to throw on in the evening, or if you don't want to get sunburnt, you can throw it on to stop the sun getting to you quite as much. I can use it in the evenings, and also in winter I can use it on the top of a dress. It's just a good all-rounder. I always pick up kimonos if I see them. I've got quite a few in my collection now. I don't know if you're supposed to call them kimonos or not. I'm always a little bit, is there another name for them? I don't know. You know what I mean by it, but if there is a more appropriate word, shall we say, definitely let me know down below, because I hate when I'm accidentally offending people, you know. It's just one of those things. It's just... The next thing I got is this really lovely dress. This is by Fat Face. It's got an elasticated waist, which, as you all know, because of my stomach issues, brilliant. And it's got this really lovely like vintage flower petal pattern to it. Has pocket. It's just really nice. It's got a lovely button detail down the front, if you can see there. This is by Fat Face, and I looked on their website and their dresses are like really expensive. So the fact that I got this for £8.99, such a steal. It's a really nice dress. It'd be really nice with a belt round it to give it more of that vintage look, but I love the pattern and the little cap sleeves. I just thought it was just a really pretty dress. Very easy to wear, very easy to style, and the pattern of the material is just so beautiful. I love this kind of grey, greeny blue. I don't know what you call this colour, but it's just really pretty. I love it. I love this dress. It's so nice. Next up we have a very 1980s, still with the shoulder pads, and it's just a very simple long dress. It's got buttons down the front, and it's just very simple. This was originally Marks and Spencer, and I got this for £6. Huge pockets, like really big pockets in the sides, and it's really flattering. I wore it the other day and my mum's like, that's really flattering, that looks really nice. But this is just a really nice basic. I love dresses like this from the 1980s. Again, I have quite a few of them in my wardrobe, and I do tend to just grab them whenever I see them, with the buttons down the front. Very 1980s. I love shoulder pads. I love the whole 80s shtick, and I just love the red check pattern on it. It'll be really nice for like Christmas time, don't you think? With a nice cardigan over it or jumper underneath. Hell yeah. Next up, I have this really nice light green skirt. It comes to like my knee, and it has these bright pink flowers on it, and elasticated waist again. I know. Who did this? Bon Marsh. Bon Marsh. Ooh, who was that? Was it Peacocks? Or was it an actual separate shop? Can't remember. But it's there originally. This was £3, and it's just a perfect skirt to just throw on with a t-shirt or with a top. Look nice with a blouse as well. Just a perfect like throw on skirt. I love skirts like this. They're very 90s. They take me back to my youth. It's kind of tiered, which is quite back in fashion at the minute. And I just saw it and thought, this is going to look really nice with the rest of my clothing. It'll make a really nice addition to my wardrobe for the summer. I mean, how much more perfect for the summer than green and bright pink? I mean, seriously. Beautiful. And for £3, that's crazy. Don't you think? I think that's a bit crazy. Next, I have some tops. So the first top is just a plain white like t-shirt, but I love the embroidery detail around the neck. It's so pretty. Yes, it needs ironing. I'm not a big ironer, you know, but this is just a really simple top. This was originally Marks and Spencer, so it would have been quite expensive originally, but I just love that cute cottagecore kind of look to it, and very simple tops like this you can style very easily in like a vintage style, or you can just make them look really nice with your accessories. So I definitely grabbed this one quick as I could. Surprisingly, this top was £3. It's just really nice little t-shirt material. Be really nice on a summer's day, maybe even with the skirt that I just showed. Whack the two together and you've got a cute outfit. I might do that. And if you want to see how I style any of my clothes that I thrift, definitely check out my Instagram. Link is down below, but Instagram is where I show how I style things. Most days I take a picture of my outfits because I love getting dressed up. What can I say? Next up, oh, I had to get this top. This was originally Georgia Asda, but it's got, can you see, dragonflies, and then the collar is like peachy lace, peach colour with dragonflies all over. Is there anything more me? I'm surprised I didn't see it when it was on sale originally. But it's really nice t-shirt, would look really nice with a pretty circle skirt on. The collar detail gives it that like whimsical vintage feel to it, and it's just a really pretty top to put on a summer's day. Be nice and cool as well. Love it. This dragonfly top was £2.99. You can pick up t-shirts so cheaply in charity shops, and some of them are so pretty. I mean, look how pretty that is. I love this like peach and green together. So nice. And then I have this butterfly top. This is so pretty. So if you look close up, it's got butterflies all over it, and I am Beverley Butterfly, so it had to be done. But it's really pretty. It's got like ruching, like sheared part round the shoulder, and then round the bottom it's got like a little skirty piece that kind of ruffles out. It's really pretty, really nice top. And I think this was £2, £2.50, something like that. And I just thought, what a really nice top to just throw on again with a skirt on a hot day. I don't know who made this because, as you can see, labels removed, but it's such a nice top. I have worn it a couple of times and it just looks really nice. It's just a really simple summer style. The next thing I got, my mom absolutely hates, but it's a real 1980s shimmery thing. It's like got a bow across here, and then this, when you wear it on, this kind of wraps round and leaves just a little hole like about here. It doesn't show any bits and bobs off, which I was really worried about at first, but it does kind of form into like a wrap dress, a bit more like that. It just made me think of Nancy from Stranger Things, and I was like, I've got to have that. I've got to have it. And I wore it the other day with another thrifted skirt that I got from eBay, and it looked so pretty together. My mum was like, I hate that top, I hate it, but I just had to get, I love 1980s clothes. I don't know if you can tell, but I just love the 80s, and any kind of 80s clothing I will snatch up so fast. So I saw this. I don't know who made it originally because the labels come out of it, but oh my goodness, 1980s. This has been in somebody's wardrobe all this time and they've just had a clear out and I've snatched it up. Beautiful. On the back, it's just a little button. Thank you, brain. A little button. Yes, beautiful. This blouse from the 1980s was £3 to me. So I got it. It didn't look much when I first got it home, but then I washed it and I just threw it on with an outfit and I just fell in love with it. It's so nice. It looks nicer on than it does on the hanger, but to me, 1980s. I just had to have it. I mean, who wouldn't? And then this was such a good find. Oh my goodness. So believe it or not, this that I'm going to show you now was £1.99. And honestly, it's a vintage somebody's made this. It's not from a shop. They made this. A little apron. And the pattern on it is so pretty. It's all these like purple and pink and blue flowers. And they've put like lace around the pocket. And then it's lace around the edge. And then it's just 2 ties. £1.99. Are they insane? I would have paid £10 for this. Isn't it gorgeous? I saw it and I was like, oh, I need that. My husband was like, why do you need a vintage apron? And I was just like, you just don't understand me. But that was £1.99. Can you believe it? It's so pretty. I can't wait to style it. I can't wait to wear it around the house. I don't know whether to use it as like part of outfits or to use it just as an apron. I don't know. Let me know what you think down below. How would you wear it? Would you wear it just to cover your clothes up, or would you utilise it? Just let me know. Let me know. So next thing I got was some bedding. So this is the bedding. It's a single bed. Look at this. Look at it. It's like pinstripes in like a pale blue, and then it's got like lavender flowers that go down. So pretty. I fell in love with it the minute I saw it. And then the cool thing is on the single blanket, it's like the other side is like checked. So you could make 2 things. But I know what I'm going to be making with this, and it's going to be on the channel next month. So look out for that. I'm going to be making a summer dress with this bedding. I already have it picked out because honestly, the thing about learning to sew is that fabric costs a lot of money. It's really expensive and it can run into a lot of money. And so I saw somebody, I'll see if I can find the video, and if I can, I will link to it down below. But I saw somebody and she was like, I'm going to make a dress out of bedding that I thrifted. And then I saw somebody else who went out and bought new bedding, washed it and made a dress out of new bedding. And so I think that's what I'm going to do from now on, is just like thrift bedding instead of buying fabric, because it can be quite expensive. But isn't that pretty? Don't you love that? I love that. The bedding was £3. So if I can make a dress for £3, people. I mean, I'll probably have to buy fastenings and stuff, but still £3. That's crazy, don't you think? And then I thrifted some patterns. These were 50p each, and they're vintage, but they had a whole bin of vintage patterns. So I got this one. This is Quick Butterick 6319. It was 70p originally, and I got it because of these 2 skirts. They look really nice skirts. And it's factory sealed. It's never been opened. So I'm really excited to whack that open and pretend it's the 70s. But yeah, I'm really excited about this and making that. And then I got this. This is Simplicity 7964. Easy to sew. So that's what they've made it up as, which is horrible. But this, look at the picture. Come on now. How pretty of an outfit is that? So I'm definitely going to try and make this probably in the next couple of months. Really excited. It comes with the top and the skirt. So yeah, it's a few different. How cute. So cute. And then this is what I'm going to be making from the bedding. I'm going to be making this dress here. As you can see, it's like tiered, so I thought I would alternate the 2 different types, so it would be checked or striped. It's just a pretty little summer dress. This is McCall's M8193, if you want to make it also. But yeah, if you can see here, you could alternate. So I'd make 1 striped, 1 flowers, 1 stripe, you know. It'll look really nice. So that'll be coming to the channel very soon. So make sure you are subscribed so you do not miss that. But these were 50p each. I think this is from the 90s. But they're American as well. So it must be somebody who's moved over or had people send them to them. But they're from like the 80s, 70s, 80s, 90s, I should think. But yeah, that's what's coming to the channel. If ever you want to know, look for my thrifted sewing patterns. And then we've got some other things. This is decor, but the first thing I'm going to talk about is this book. This is a witchcraft book, although it might not look like a witchcraft book. It's Herbs and the Kitchen Garden. It's all about how to grow herbs in your home garden. And as you all know, I really want to start growing my own herbs. It's really nice. It's got pictures, how you can set things out. It's lovely. I've just bought some herbs and they're down the side of my, if I remember, I'll do a little video of them, but they're so pretty. So this book I thought would be perfect for getting me going. This was £1.50, believe it or not. Crazy, crazy times. I can get a book to help me in my practice for £1.50. Absolutely insane. And then decor items, I got this really cute picture. It's tiny. I mean, this is the palm of my hand. It's literally the palm of my hand, and it's 3D. I don't know if you can tell, but it's 3D, and I can't tell if it's like varnish paper or if it's something else, but it's 3D picture, and this was £2, and I thought, my goodness, that's so cute. And we're going to be slowly doing up our home, so decorating it. It hasn't been decorated since the 1990s, and I want to do our kitchen in yellows. And so seeing this, I was like, this will look really cute on the wall. It's got a butterfly. What else could be perfect? More perfect. Perfectura. That's a Beverley word, isn't it? It's more perfect. That's the word. The next thing I got was £2.50, and I bought this for my mom. We have got a conservatory, and it is a wind chime, and I don't know if you can see, but they're all dolphins. How cute is this? Little dolphins. My mum loves wind chimes. We have so many of them in our garden. They're great for cleansing areas, cleansing spaces. They're good for protection. You can make them into protection spells. It's quite heavy. It's like stone almost, like porous stone, but it's beautiful. And I bought this as a present for my mom. When we decorate in the conservatory, this will be going up on the wall. Not on the wall. I'm going to get some, like, you know those like wall brackets you can get? They're like, and then they have a hook on the end for hanging baskets. They get some of those, I think, and hang things like this off them, because that's too fragile. If I put that outside in our garden, it'll just end up smashed in a week, because our winds are crazy. We're an end house. So, and then I've got some pictures. I'm trying to read my list. Don't have my glasses on. These were £2 each, and I got these for our kitchen again, and they're just like little paintings, probably from the 60s or 70s by the looks of it. They're from, it says here, Kingfisher Prints in Essex, but they're just beautiful, of different herbs. This one's basil, and then we have oregano. Can you see? And oregano has a little bee on it. I love the really vintage, like 70s, 80s wooden frames as well. Then we have thyme with a butterfly. And lastly, we have mint. And they were £2 each. Really cheap. Really nice. They'll look lovely on the walls in our kitchen when we finally get around to painting them. And that is everything that I thrifted. I got a lot this month. A lot of things that are for when I decorate. I've got a lot of plans for our home, and I will be doing videos as we do them up. So don't think you won't be getting video vlogs and things like that, because I think that would be really fun to do. But yeah, I'm just really excited to share all my finds. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, head down below and leave it a cheeky little like, so I know that you enjoyed it and I can bring more like this to my channel in future. I love a good thrift haul, so if you do as well, let me know by hitting the like button. And while you're down there, why not leave me a comment? Let me know what your favourite thing is. If you like the pink 1980s top, or you think it's horrible, let me know what you think about the apron, because I am genuinely baffled as to whether to use that to protect my clothes or as a style item. I'm not sure what to do. So definitely let me know. Leave me a comment, because I love talking to you. I really do. I love it. And last but certainly not least, If you like my content and you like my face, don't forget to head down below, click that subscribe button, ring that little bell so you always know when I upload. I'm usually here Mondays and Fridays, my health permitting. I always do my very best to be here with you every week, twice a week. Take care, everyone. Have a lovely, lovely week, and just take care. What? Bye. What was that? Oh.